going through a breakup, we have these phases, and it begins sometimes with anger, sadness, embarrassment, resentment, and then the list goes on. But here you are in the mirror, living in your feelings, and then in every new relationship, you've got to take you with you. And when you don't take the necessary time to rediscover yourself, you find yourself in the same relationship with a different man. And then after toxic relationship numbers 3, 4, and 5, we blame all men for our bad choices, and we live in a state of resentment. Resentment makes you miserable. It keeps you stuck in your past, and when you're stuck in your past, you're controlled by the past. So every time you resent something, you let that thing control you. Some of us are allowing people who have hurt us 5, 10, or even 20 years ago still hurt us today because of resentment. How long are you going to be upset over someone who lost you? Women, we don't realize how much control we really have, especially over our relationships. Make a decision to stop entertaining mediocrity. Create a new standard, not just for your relationships, but for your living in general. Because when you know your worth, unfortunately, it can keep you single longer than you desire. And you don't always have to be in a relationship, and you don't always have to be talking to somebody. So stop consulting your feelings. Get in the habit of saying, this is my boundaries, and they're not up for discussion. We got to stop asking ourselves how we feel about doing what we know we should be doing. If we don't stop consulting our feelings, we will never change our lives. Our feelings are fickle, unpredictable, and undependable. And because of this, it's so important to learn to live beyond your feelings and not allow them to have you reverting to past versions of yourself and accepting and tolerating behavior that causes confusion. There is something about watching yourself bloom when you're on this journey. So just imagine falling in love with yourself, your happiness, and your sanity before falling in love with someone else.